the world fractured. It became a kaleidoscope of broken images, shadows, whispered secrets I couldn't decipher. My mind, once a haven, transformed into a labyrinth of fear and paranoia. I felt adrift, untethered from reality. I isolated myself, convinced that solitude was my only sanctuary. Every interaction felt like a threat. The outside world seemed too loud, too bright, too overwhelming. My senses were on high alert, amplifying the smallest sounds and movements. The line between what was real and what wasn't blurred. I saw things, heard voices. My thoughts raced, a chaotic symphony of fear and suspicion. I was trapped in my own mind, a prisoner of my own distorted perceptions. But fear festered, breeding suspicion. I pushed away those closest to me, convinced they were part of the conspiracy against me. Their words seemed hollow, their actions calculated. Trust became a luxury I could no longer afford. Every attempt at connection felt like an intrusion. I erected walls, shielding myself from their concern. Their worried glances felt like accusations, their gentle words like veiled threats. My world contracted, leaving only loneliness and despair. I couldn't explain the turmoil within. How do you articulate the unspeakable, the unimaginable? How do you confess to seeing things invisible, hearing voices unheard? Silence felt like the only defense against a world that wouldn't understand. Unbeknownst to me, my family watched. They saw my descent into darkness, felt my pain as their own. Though I rejected their touch, their love remained. They became silent guardians, their presence a constant, despite my efforts to push them away. They researched my symptoms, consulted doctors, sought answers in the face of my resistance. They learned the language of my illness, educating themselves on the complexities of my condition. Their love was a lifeline, even when I was too lost to see it. Their patience never wavered. They endured my anger, my accusations, my withdrawal. They navigated my moods with a tenderness born of love and understanding. Their unwavering faith in my recovery became the foundation upon which I would rebuild my life. Section 4. A Glimmer in the Dark. Therapy was a long, arduous journey. It was a slow unraveling of the knots in my mind, a painstaking process of confronting my demons. But with each session, a glimmer of hope emerged. The fog began to lift, revealing glimpses of the world I once knew. Medication helped quiet the noise, easing the torment of my own thoughts. The voices faded, the shadows retreated. My mind, once a battlefield, slowly began to heal. I started to distinguish reality from delusion, truth from the whispers of my illness. My family celebrated every milestone, no matter how small. They rejoiced in my laughter, encouraged my efforts, and offered solace in my moments of doubt. Their unwavering support was the wind beneath my wings, propelling me forward on my path to recovery. Section 5. The long road back. Recovery wasn't linear. There were setbacks, moments of despair when the darkness threatened to engulf me once more. But I learned to recognize the warning signs, to reach out for help before I lost my way again. I discovered coping mechanisms, tools to navigate the challenges of my condition. I found solace in art, expressing the emotions that words couldn't convey. I rediscovered the simple joys of life, the warmth of the sun, the laughter of loved ones, the beauty of the natural world. Through it all, my family remained my anchor, my constant source of strength and encouragement. They taught me the true meaning of unconditional love, the power of acceptance, and the resilience of the human spirit. Section 6. Finding solace in love. It was in the embrace of my family that I truly began to heal. Their love was a balm on my wounded soul, a sanctuary where I could be vulnerable, broken, and loved unconditionally. They taught me to forgive myself, to embrace my imperfections, and to believe in the possibility of a brighter future. Their love was a testament to the enduring power of family. It was a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there is always hope. It was the light that guided me back from the brink, the force that pulled me back from the abyss of despair. In their eyes I saw not judgment but compassion, not pity but pride. They saw beyond my illness. Recognizing the strength and resilience that lay beneath the surface, they reminded me that I was worthy of love, that I was not defined by my struggles, and that my story was far from over. Section 7. A beacon of hope. My journey through mental illness has been the most challenging experience of my life. It has tested my limits, shattered my perceptions, and forced me to confront my deepest fears. But it has also been a journey of profound self-discovery, resilience, and the unwavering power of love. If you are struggling with mental illness, please know that you are not alone. There is hope even in the darkest of times. Reach out to your loved ones, seek professional help, and never give up on yourself. Recovery is possible, and there is a life of joy, purpose, and fulfillment waiting for you on the other side. Remember, you are stronger than you think, braver than you believe, and more loved than you can possibly imagine. Embrace the journey, trust in the process, and never lose sight of the light that shines within you.